Okay, let's get into it. Today we're doing a deep dive on a real network battle, a sort of DNS showdown.
Right.
It's between two massive open source projects designed to block ads for your entire network. Pliehole, the one everyone knows, and a really powerful contender, Technitium.
And look, they both do kill ads at the DNS level. That part works. But their core philosophy, their architecture,
Yeah.
is just a complete split.
That's the mission today, right? To unpack that split, because it really tells you who should use which tool.
Exactly.
So let's start with the single biggest difference, the one thing that changes everything else, how they actually work. Pi-hole is a DNS forwarder. Some people call it a sinkhole.
Think of it like a concierge in a hotel. When you ask it, hey, where's google.com? It doesn't know. It just turns around and asks someone else like Cloudflare or Quad9 and then brings you the answer.
Okay, a middleman.
A very smart middleman. But Technitium, well, Technitium is the master librarian. It doesn't ask anyone. It goes straight to the internet's root servers, the master index, and finds the answer itself. It does true recursive resolution.
And that difference shows up right away in the setup, doesn't it? Pi-hole is famous for being, incredibly simple.
Oh, yeah. It's a single command. You can have it running in minutes. It feels like a consumer product, perfect for a family that just wants to set it and forget it.
But Technitium? Not so much.
No. Technitium is an infrastructure tool, first and foremost. You really have to know your stuff. We're talking DNS zones, SOA records, that kind of thing. It's for power users.
I saw a note that one user almost bricked their router trying to set it up.
And that tells you everything you need to know about the expected skill level.
So wait, when you say know your stuff, are we talking about watching a few tutorials, or do I genuinely need an IT background for this? Because that complexity has to pay off, right?
It does, and the payoff is all about privacy and control. Let's start with encryption.
Okay.
Pi-hole doesn't have native support for things like DNS over HTTPS or DNS over TLS. You have to bolt on other software like Unbound to get your queries encrypted.
So it's an extra step?
It's an extra, fairly complex step. Technitium, on the other hand, it just ships with DOHA and DOT built right in, encrypted end-to-end out of the box.
But the privacy model is the real headline here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because Pi-hole is a forwarder.
It means that every single website you visit, every query gets sent to that third party. Cloudflare, Google, Quad9, they see your entire browsing history.
Wow.
With Technitium's recursive resolution, you cut them out entirely. You're not asking them for directions anymore. You are trusting only your own server, your ISP can't see it, and those third parties can't log it.
That is a massive difference. And that control extends to how you manage your local network, too.
Absolutely. With Pi-hole, you can do some basic local DNS, A records, CNAMEs, simple stuff.
But with Technitium, you're managing entire DNS zones. NS, PTR, reverse DNS.
Yeah.
All of it. You can build a full-blown home lab environment and manage it like a professional. Ad blocking is almost just a side benefit.
It really is.
Okay. And there's one really specific, almost nuclear conflict we found. It's about Apple Private Relay.
This is a huge one. Many Apple users found they had to just abandon Pi-hole.
Why?
Because Pi-hole has some hard-coded behaviors that flat out break Private Relay. It will refuse to resolve certain domains that Apple needs, even if you specifically add them to your whitelist.
Wait, even if you tell it this is okay?
Even then, it's a deal breaker for a lot of people. Technitium, however, just respects your whitelist. If you say a domain is okay, it lets it through. Private Relay keeps working. Simple as that.
So the verdict here seems pretty clear. It's not about which one is better, but who it's for.
Exactly.
If you want reliable, simple, set it and forget it ad blocking, Pi-hole is still a fantastic choice. But if you're the kind of person who wants to take fundamental ownership of your own DNS, who values privacy above all else,
Then Technitium is your tool. It's for building your own infrastructure, where ad blocking is just one feature among many.
so a powerful final thought then.
I think it leaves you with a really important question to ask yourself. If you're truly serious about protecting your browsing activity, how much do you value a solution that lets you completely remove third-party resolvers from the equation? One that communicates directly with the internet's core, that architectural freedom. That's the real product here.